Referee this afternoon, Jim Irvin of the Civil Service Club, and it's Bangor who get us away. Derek Larmour there outside half, and Bangor with the benefit of a very stiff breeze. Martin Sloan for Methody, and that ball hanging. Neil Hamilton underneath for Bangor, but he knocked it forward. Referee will watch for advantage, which doesn't come. So that's the first scrummage of the afternoon, and it goes to Methody. Bangor, an altogether bigger side, but often it's said that technique can tell against sheer size. However, the next 70 minutes will prove one way or the other. Methody with the first scrum, and it's Norman Malcolmson to put it in. Great shove from Bangor. Methody trying to hold him up, and it squirts out near side. But in fact, it was a hand there that brought the ball back, so it's a penalty to Bangor. The first of the afternoon. Tommy Pritchard just checks with the referee what that was for. And so with less than a minute on the clock, Methody have conceded a penalty, and Derek Larmour, the Bangor Grammar School outside half, has the chance to open the scoring. That's his angle, and bear in mind there is a monster of a breeze behind him. Conditions underfoot well nigh perfect, but in the air far from it. Still, he should be able to take best advantage of that wind in this situation. Larmour with 24 points. And calling up Garth Maxwell to hold the ball. And you may think back to Murrayfield and Colin Patterson fulfilling the same function for Tony Ward. On that occasion, Ward was successful for Ireland. We'll see whether or not Larmour is successful for Bangor. 3 points in last year's final, looking for his first 3 in this. He struck it beautifully. So less than 2 minutes gone, and Derek Larmour puts Bangor Grammar in front by 3 points to 0. And just the start that they would have wanted, with the breeze behind them. And Methody will have to call on all the reserves of character not to allow that chins to drop at this stage. An unfortunate way to start a final, if ever there was one. And they find themselves restarting those 3 points down. John Lavery, their top point scorer in the cup, and an indication there of what the wind is doing to the ball. Lavery restarts. Not any kind of possession game there, but it's Bangor who have it more cleanly. Switch to Larmour. And off he goes, Derek Larmour. Garth Maxwell. But the wind carrying that all the way back to Lavery. And the adventurous fullback attempting to set something up from just outside his own 22. And a penalty there to Methody, diving in wrong side Bangor, and a chance for them to clear their lines. So I'd suggest you're not going to get any kind of length in this wind. Line out to Bangor, and that's the halfway line. Well, was just to the right of shot. They're just inside the Methody half. Malcolmson straight into touch. So the line out level, the point from which he kicked. It's the big Bangor pack. 7 there at the back, Gordon Halliday, and number 8, Eddie Coulter, still of age to play in the medallion team, which means he was under 15 this year. Didn't look too straight. The referee was down there to see it. The advantage accruing to Methody anyway. Norman Malcolmson, and the drive over, and they leave it. Hobson the prop. But nothing will come of that. So we're down for another scrum. and another chance to assess the relative merits of the two packs. Red-headed Bangor player in the dark shirt on their side of the scrum, Neil Hamilton, their captain. Firebrand, but it's Methody proving the more fiery on that occasion. Malcolmson feeding inside to Hugh Pritchard. And they're on the Bangor 10-metre line. But Methody give away the scrummage. Testing time in any game. The opening 5-10 minutes. But Bangor, of course, with the psychological boost of the 3 points already on the board. Michael Hunter, the Bangor scrum half, number 9. Chris Peel back for Larmour. Searching out the touchline, but not having the measure of the wind on that occasion. Derek Larmour not gaining any ground. So just inside the Bangor 10-metre mark. And Methody with the throw. Back on the Bangor side, pulled in and set up. Not very successfully though, it's Methody who have it. And back they come. Martin Sloan, hanging ball, curling to the touchline. With the wind forcing it straight in. Martin Sloan, member of a famous Methody rugby family, the third brother to play in the school's first 15. Pulled down there by Hulley. But another whistle and another scrum. At this time, the put in is to Methody. The infringement in the line out, which is why Jim Irvin, the referee, brings them in the 15 metres from the touchline. That's where they go down. Norman Malcolmson puts it in, and that's one against the head to Bangor. Larmour kicking into space. Oh, that's a great ball, forcing Lavery right back onto his goal line. And no options at all for the full-back. And Larmour using the wind to superb effect and bringing play from his own 10-metre line right onto the Methody goal line. And add to that the fact that it's Bangor's line out, and they opt for the two men, Whittle and Richards. Richards knocking it back. Comes to Larmour. Larmour trying to get his backs moving. David Hooks, the full-back. Held up short, centre of the field, just in front of the posts. Switch to Larmour. Beautiful hand trip there by Sloan. That could have been dangerous for Methody, but it's all Bangor now, though the exuberance has given away the penalty. But Methody, though they had the cover, were pretty stretched on that occasion. And it took a fine hand tackle by Martin Sloan to stop Derek Larmour from setting up what could have been a lethal attack. John Lavery with a quick tap penalty. And up the touchline, not finding touch. McKee, the Bangor left winger, inside to Larmour. We've seen a lot so far in this match. And again, the beautiful kick. Right into space, just a trifle too long on that occasion. But Methody relieved that that one soared over the goal line. Lavery will restart with a 22 dropout. Falling again for Larmour. Involved in everything so far, and off go Bangor again. The crash ball down the middle, but it was killed. The advantage was Bangor's. They were going forward, so it's a scrummage, and it'll be there put in. Number 9, Michael Hunter, the Bangor scrum half, puts it in. Methody wheel it, but Bangor have it. Smothered though, the white shirts piling over the top, looking for ball back from that. And they have it. Sloan trying to get it along the ground, finding only McKee. McKee tackled by Beattie, and Hamilton falling. And Methody this time penalised for going over the top, and another penalty given away to Bangor. And in this breeze, a penalty that Larmour will undoubtedly attempt to convert, and a penalty that could well leave them 6 points to 0 in front. There's the distance, but you've had a chance to judge the strength of this wind. And Derek Lara looks to be in the kind of form to pop them over at will. Garth Maxwell again, performing the honours for Lara as he prepares to take the penalty. Struck well again, but just wide of the right hand upright. 10 minutes gone, and that could, in the later stages, prove a costly miss. 3-0 it remains. So John Lavery again will restart with the dropout. Falling and taken, and it's Bangor on the Methody 10-metre mark with the ball back. Wilson took his eye off it. Now it's with the hooker Webb. Hooks is in the line, bouncing ball beat him, but he's still there, David Hooks. But no matter what he does, he'll have to stop, because referee Jim Irwin spotted an infringement. Big Don Whittle, the number 4, Bangor lock. The infringement, the knock forward, giving Methody the scrummage on halfway. Norman Malcolmson putting it in and getting the return. Thomas number 8, Hully. Malcolmson back inside again, Hugh Pritchard. Hully there too. Methody piling over the top, feeding it back well, but it went wrong for Norman Malcolmson. He had a king-sized option on his left, but the ball bobbled and bounced, and he was forced down the short side and into touch. Mind you, it went out off a Bangor player, so it's a line out to Methody. Now they use Barry Hobson to throw, which is an interesting tactic. Teams tend to use the hooker, but Stephen Scott is in the line out, and it's number 1, the loose head prop Barry Hobson, who's throwing. Hully tried to pull it back, and eventually they get it back, but whistle again. The breeze posing a lot of problems. Obviously very hard to get the measure of it. It really is gusting quite severely. The scrum to Bangor, and again Methody wheel. That was Hunter trying to get away, doing well enough to feed his winger McKee, but McKee knocked it forward, and so it's another scrummage. Michael McKee, 2 tries in the Schools Cup this year. And again, little Norman Malcolmson to put it in. Look at that shove from Bangor, all 8 men, and they get the ball too. Lamar again chipping into space. Hully trying to field, not succeeding. Back goes Rutledge too, and it's Bangor on the rampage. O'Connor back and clearing the touch under some considerable pressure. And the line out forced down in the corner. So Bangor again will go for the shortened line out with just the 2 men, the 2 big second rows. Don Whittle at the front, and with a headband Tim Richards. It misses them both. Hunter trying to pull it in. They set up the maul, but the whistle has gone. Ball knocked forward, Methody scrum. Once again for the Bangor tactic here, to put the pressure on the lighter Methody pack. Again the shove, and again they have it against the head, and off goes the number 8. Eddie Coulter, big boy, almost making it to the line, but held up by the combined strengths of the Methody back row. But again, a very dangerous position, very ominous it's looking for Methody at the moment, facing the breeze. To the back with Sloan, and he made his angle well, Martin Sloan. And the touch with the line out to Bangor. But in fact, the referee spotting an infringement just before the ball came back to Sloane. The ball presumably not straight into the line out, so the scrummage is to Bangor. The Methody this time with a concerted shove to push Bangor off the ball and destroy what should have been good possession. It was well played, well destroyed by the Methody pack, but now they've lost it, and it's with Larmour. Maxwell, ball knocked out of his hands by Sloane. With Bangor really piling in there. The ball coming Methody's way with Malcolmson. And that, while it could have been a nasty rebound, wasn't, because the Bangor player was offside. So a penalty to Methody and a chance to clear the lines. And that will find touch. It's David Hooks for Bangor. Strong running from Hooks. The kick to the goal line. Sloane fields, as cool as you like, and finds the perfect touch. And that's Martin Sloane. He's playing well in difficult conditions in this first half. Middle of that line, Whittle was up there jumping, trying to knock it back. With this Methody, you get the ball. Malcolmson, his kick not so well judged. So the line out is on the 22. 7 there, Tommy Pritchard in the white shirt. Bit of a doubt about his fitness before this game with a niggling back problem. But we now have the line out to Bangor. Alastair Webb throws. Nobody's yet, looking like Bangors. But again, the infringement in the line out. And the scrum to the side that didn't throw. This time Methody. Malcolmson to put in. And cleanly back. Finding that little gap well, but David Hooks is there, cool and competent. Diving in at those Methody players. And trying to set up that ball, but Methody winning well in the loose. Chris O'Connor. Back goes Maxwell. Bouncing ball awkward for him. Malcolmson on him and taking him. And with him there, Beattie. And now it's Methody's turn to try attempt the pressure. And they get the scrum for their efforts. It's good play by Methody to set it all up in the first place. They've been winning well in the loose. Just outside the Bangor 22, they have the put in. And the ball is back. Short side pass to Lavery, but too close to Hooks, and he won't make a mistake from that sort of angle. Methody have certainly done well to engineer this position. 3-0 down they are, midway through this first half. And they've settled well. Holly pulling it in. Malcolmson has it. Sloane now. Rutledge didn't expect it, thought it was a dummy. And the fly hack on by Hunter. Lavery is back, but not too many Bangor men with him. And he'll have time to touch it down. John Lavery, the Methody fullback. So something of a wasted effort on Methody's part. Larmour getting the ball and attempting to drop a goal, which sails wide of the upright. Well, worth a try. Most certainly from that kind of range with the wind behind you. Derek Larmour is certainly having an impact on this game. Lavery dropping out. Hamilton fielding for Bangor. Methody piling in wrong side once more, and that's the second time they've given away a penalty at that sort of distance for jumping in wrong side. And again, Lara will attempt to add goal points. He had one after 10 minutes from just as far out, though, over on this near side. And now here's the chance to redeem that particular miss. Derek Larmour then with a penalty, little shimmy. But the Larmour shuffle not produced the goods on that occasion, so it stays 3-0, and he's not happy with that. And again it'll be John Laverty, who's seen quite a lot of the ball with the drop out to restart the game. Fielded by Michael Wilson for Bangor, and up he goes, strong big centre. But the ball out on that far side, a line out it'll be to Methody. Now the chance for them to search out their tall men. They have quite a few of them. One of them, that man at the back of the line, number 4, Gary Juliff, but it didn't get his length. Loose pass, but Larmour recovering well. Tackled by Sloan. And Methody piling over the top, and again winning well in the loose. And the eye off the ball by Keith Lockhart. And the knock forward. Well, you can criticise a player for doing that, but I reckon that's about the first time he's touched the ball in this game. Cold hands, biting wind, and he dropped it. Michael Hunter with the put in, Methody wheeling, and a whistle again. Let's try once more, says Jim Irvin, the referee. And Hunter puts it in once more. Derek Larmour, Garth Maxwell on the crash, and beautifully taken by Beattie. But Bangor had the chance to set it up again, and Larmour on his second loop, feeding his left wing McKee. McKee through Rutledge's tackle, still Michael McKee. With the Methody cover arriving. But the ball won't come, so Jim Irvin forced to blow the whistle and ask for the set piece with Bangor's put in. Good play by Bangor, and again, to stress the effect that he's having in the game, Derek Larmour involved on 2 occasions in that move that set up Michael McKee, the left winger, with Methody's cover arriving in time. He really is having a good game, Derek Larmour, even if he has missed 2 penalties that he would feel he should have put over. The injury is to Brian Irvin of Methody. Well protected. So Brian Irvin on the ground, getting the attention. Big man for wing forward, and certainly a help to Methody in the line out. They've taken a knock at that surge from Bangor came forward. Irvin on his feet. Looks like a nose injury he had. Davy Wells, the Methody coach, is with him, and he'll not want him to come off. But all would appear to be well. And the scrum goes down. About 10 minutes away from half-time. Bangor with only 3 points to show so far. Larmour and Maxwell together. Maxwell again tackled, but still in possession. They didn't rob him. However, he picked the ball off the ground having been tackled. Now that is illegal. So the penalty to Methody. And Bangor, I'd have thought, as half-time approaches, would like a few more points on the board, because they're going to have to face this breeze in the second half. Webb throws, and away come Methody, but that was something of a forwards kick. Barry Hobson, not used to finding himself in that sort of situation. Front of the line, Hobson pulls it in, and around they come again. This time it's Bangor who do it illegally, so the penalty goes to Methody. And up comes John Lavery to take it. And he's going to do an Andy Irvin with this one. And asks for the assistance from Brian Irvin to hold it. Lavery with the penalty. Finding a satisfactory touch, bearing in mind the breeze that was facing him. Bangor's throw then, just inside their half. And Alastair Webb, having thrown, rejoins the action, but comes Methody's way. Martin Sloan put under an inordinate amount of pressure, but doing well to get it back, and here goes Malcolmson. O'Connor now, the ringer. Bundled down just on the touchline, and Tommy Pritchard, the player who fell into touch with the ball. So a line out again to Bangor, but Methody's ability to produce ball from the ruck and the maul is certainly to be admired. Middle of the line, Julep knocks it down, but it's Bangor who come away with Webb. Whistle though. Despite his brief charge up the left-hand touchline, he'll have to come back. Alastair Webb. And down they go, with Malcolmson to put in. On the Bangor 10-metre line. And a whistle there. Jim Irvin not happy with the way the scrum took place, so they'll try once more. Again, the Methody put in. Norman Malcolmson nearly popped out this near side and was sufficient to destroy the ball for Methody. Bangor have it. Hunter with a little chip into space. Stood up nicely for him. Michael Hunter with a gap. Try to feed Maxwell. It's Larmour that chases on between Larmour and Lavery. Larmour and Lavery together. It's bouncing up for Larmour, and he's in there for the try. Derek Larmour was always in control of that. He knew precisely where the ball was going. Lavery didn't look happy running alongside him. And as the ball beat them both to the line, it was Larmour who was always going to get there first. And so a try for him, a try that will ease the worries in the Bangor camp, putting them at 7-0 in front with this kick to come. The obvious man to take it, of course, Derek Larmour. And he's taken it back.